Welcome back everyone to this Stivix Gaming Syndicate. I'm your host Stivix. Today we're back to playing some Crusader Kings 2. And apparently I'm picking up an autosave, which may not be a good thing. Not sure why we're picking up on an autosave. I don't really remember what happened last time. It's been a week. It's been 2 weeks? It's been 1 week. It's been a while. Just a while. And what was going on last time? Oh, I think I screwed up with that thing. That's what happened last time. I was not supposed to go into that war. Which means I should not have loaded this autosave. It was a bad war. Bad as in not useful. Or, I guess since we just formed everything, hold on. Hold up. Zoom in so I can actually see troops. If I disband everything, no, that doesn't work. Alright, go back. Go all the way back. All the way, all the way, all the way back. Load. Before the war. Actually, I'll be right back in a second. I gotta grab some water or something. It's also making me thirsty. Right back. So we had some goals. We had some goals in mind. The goal was to go and fight in this war. This guy is losing. And take him over. So if I remember correctly, what was I gonna do? Force vassalize? Wait a minute. Wait, attack end. So I'm gonna subjugate against him to take that province. He's now allied of anyone important, is he? No, he's not. So I gotta do 2 wars here. I gotta fight him and I gotta fight this dude. But I don't have enough prestige to do both. Because you're 750. And you don't cost as much, but still a problem. So he says I don't have a claim for that. And I can't create kingdoms, which is getting really annoying actually. The Duchy of whatever this is. Damn it. Are you kidding me? Why is it 6 territories? Oh, for God's sakes. Alright, well, I can't get that duchy in time. Because they own it. Well, this is awful. Wait, this is a, oh, he owns both things. Wait a minute. So I do subjugation. Why don't I get both things? Why don't I only get one? Why do I get that one, not that one? Something is amiss. You know what we do subjugation war against him. So that he'll hopefully win his war, and then I can vassalize him as one big giant puppet of doom. One big giant puppet of doom. Makes sense to me. And last time I think I raised vassals, and I think I should do it again. Well, before I do, can I change anything on here? No, not for another 7 years, damn it. Alright, that's fine, that's cool. No problem. Raise the vassal armies. Get them all to come out there. Get all of you can go out there. All of you. Can also just go out there. I should have really set a rally point. You know what? We gotta set some rally points here. That's what we gotta do. That's what I need. Everyone except for them. How do I set a rally point again? Rally point. Add a rally point of Malgate. Go with it. Just go with it. There you go. That'll work better. No. Don't care. And we're cool. Well, that's good. That's great. Apparently cool. And I forgot about you. How am I gonna do anything with this kid? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, well, that kid's screwed. My damn heir, my grandson, is hopeless. And somebody else join the war. Great! No, that's fine. That's cool. That's great. Yeah, no problem with other people joining the war. Why didn't this guy go? You know what? You just get destroyed. Why that guy sat there. Didn't move, but that's okay. I know enemy armies are coming our direction. That's fantastic. What I always like to see. From my enemies. There you go, like 5,000 troops, that's good. That'll be the first army. Oh, he's got more than 5,000. Alright, oh, don't go too far in. The enemy is stronger than we thought. Maybe go there and see if he'll come. Come after me, bruh. Apparently not. Oh, damn. Wait. You're still independent. Did I mistake this war for something that it was not? Oh, fuck it, we're in it now. We're in the thick of it now. Just have to deal with whatever comes our way. Nope. Numbers. Superior numbers. Actually, those are pretty good attack moves. Oh, I lost one. That's okay. The point is, we won. We won bigly. Damn it. Very bigly. We are winners. Oh, he's got 1,000 troops coming. No, he doesn't. I'm wrong. He's got 1,000 troops retreating down there. And a couple thousand this way. So we should be good. We should be good. Uh-oh. Oh. That's a big uh-oh. That should be fine. Maybe. Yeah, they're doing great. Inherited. Are you kidding me? One of my sons died. God damn it. These goddamn Goddamn sons. They die way too easily. Oh, he left me troops though. I'll take that retinue. Thank you. But still. Died way too easily. My daughters can't inherit anything. Do you have sons? Hey, you do. Are you important in any way, shape, or form? Other than having a nice bloodline. Why does he have a bloodline? Oh, they're not even in my kingdom. Yeah, that's not good. And you only have blood of the tower. Can I even give him stuff? No, I can't. I can't do anything with him. Oh, that's useless. But you only have a daughter. And you... Oh, you do have a son. And you just married to some random person, aren't you? My dear boy grandson, who did not inherit my bloodline. Therefore, he can go after himself. He didn't even take my name. Alright, well, I have no sons to take over this place. He's dead with a daughter. This son died, and he only had one. Oh, you had a couple sons. Well, that doesn't really work well for me. No, we're just gonna have to, give one of these away for free to some random person. The other one we just have to sit there for a long time. Oh, that means I have the duchy, though. I don't want the duchy. I already have 2 duchies. Shit. Alright, new plan. Find a really old person and put him in charge. He's got 2 kids. I meant to say, find a really old person who has no kids. It has to be a dude. Don't want any rulers. There you go, 61 years old, no kids. Perfect. You are perfect for the High Lordship of Baneford. Good luck, don't die. Oh, I won a battle. Oh, I captured a prisoner. Na 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 na. Let's see the land of Clayton. Good stuff. How would you like to go free? On one condition of money. Beautiful, beautiful money. I still need more money. Always need money in this. Whenever I have money, I don't need money. Whenever I need money, I don't have it. It's a vicious, vicious cycle. Oh, are you kidding me? Damn it. I gave him the defensive bonus. It's a bad fight. Ah, that was a really bad fight. Apparently I'm a lunatic now. That's great. Well, that's fine. Yeah, we captured the guy again. Can you afford it twice? He can. That's nice. He can afford his own bail twice. Where's his capital? Here's a good question. Where's your capital? You're the leader. There's his capital. No troops defending his capital. Just disc. Going to be the new high priestess. Why am I the new high priest? I was only a priest. Somehow I got elected in to be the worst person possible. From the portrait of a friend of a female follower in order to summon and father an unholy child. Deal. I could use more kids. Nice teeth. He definitely looks like a crazy person. I am old, 72 years old. So you know what? That's fine. Let's go impregnate some people. Unholy like. Oh, I got an idea. Find characters. Has to be woman. Could be anything. Oh, you know what? Do the reset. And do woman. There you go. Maybe not ancient. Maybe not a child either. It's a thought. Hey, you're 26 years old. Who are you? You're married. Let's go if not married. We don't want to deal with any mistaken problems. Bright child? Sure. No, I think they actually have to be a little bit older. Or maybe I don't have enough stuff. There. Maybe they have to be in my kingdom. That could be it. They probably have to be in my kingdom. Possibly in my court. But we'll try in my kingdom first if I can remember how the hell to do that. Seriously, where's my... Oh, search vassal. Oh, search realm. That should work. Maybe not. Search court. Search only my court. Maybe not. Okay, you're straight up in my court. Straight up, I am her liege. She is my court. She's single. I don't see this thing on here. Wait, I have a thing with her? Oh, we're already lovers. Wasn't that nice? But still, it should be on there then. Well, isn't that odd? I don't have that ability. I can't even absorb life force. I just have to wait a little bit longer or something. I'll wait until the month ends. Okay, and then we'll try that again. You're in my court. That's really odd. I don't have either of those abilities. I'm gonna have the absorb life force. Oh, I need a child, one of my children, to absorb their life force. I can't even do that. Oh, there it is. Prolong my own life. Interesting. Good thought. I wonder if it would make me younger. No, it doesn't matter. It's time for this leader to die at some point. Gains trait groomed. I'm a lunatic, but I'm a damn good-looking lunatic. Wonderful. This kid has become Westerlander. Who are you again? Oh, you're them. Oh, Fairman. Isn't that nice? Yeah, whatever. So he owns all 3 of these castles. Oh, 4. Oh, 5. Alright, we'll just siege them one at a time. Take them all. After I'm done with that one. Done killing his army. And I've inherited the titles of this dude. Oh, god damn it, stop dying. I don't want these things. Oh, I will take that though. It's free stuff. Alright, back to the drawing board. Not ruler. Maybe it doesn't matter. We want to pick old men. You there, old man. You have a ward apparently. Oh, my grandson. Okay, he's not a good pet choice then. You. You become the High Lord of that junk. Good luck, don't die. For a few years. So where's my grandson? Grandson is 15, he's betrothed to some random girl. Oh, damn it. Another victory in the war, except now we have rebels somewhere. Wait, where do I have rebels? Ugh. It's a big army. Oh, my throat. It's just awful. It's like there's a frog in my throat. Treasure, don't need anything else. I do need these guys to finish this first, or finish this fast. Oh, actually. I'm a lunatic, so your horse has always struck you as being a dependable sort. A quality you feel is sorely lacking in your councils. Time to shake things up. You appoint as your new Master of Laws. Little Hoof. Master of Laws. Oh, this is going bad. Glitter Hoof. Good job. I need you to perform stagecraft. Alright, should I just finish this thing? I don't want to wait that much longer. Finish it and be done with it. And, oh, I do get both. Well, that's nice. That's good. And these armies need to go run all the way the hell down there. Kind of far, actually. It's gonna be far no matter what. Just go. Just make it happen. On you, my dear boy. I believe that you need a new guardian. Let's see. Yeah, Westerman. He needs to like us more. There you go. Shiny objects. Love me. There we go. My granddaughter. She is a Westerman. Hey, you know what? This should work out. And then if I'm really lucky, I can change his focus. Yeah, he agreed to that. Change focus to heritage. Bada bing, bada boom. Hopefully one day he'll be like us. Glitterhoof has been a target of all manner of malicious attacks by our enemies to destabilize my rule. I have my smiths forge him a set of armor to aid in protecting him. A strong set of armor. Male horse armor? Really? I'm kind of curious. 300 prestige. You know what? Let's try it out. See what happens. Where's Glitterhoof? Maybe in the future this will have a good effect. Mounted troops. Hey, you know what? His marshal went up. Oh, he has no marshal still. He still has no marshal because he's a horse. Oh, and he's an imbecile. He's an imbecile horse. Oh, that's great. Fun times. Has culture, horse. Glitterhoof is really, going far in this world. I think that was a waste of money, but oh well. Too late now. My vassal, my dear boy. After the guardianship of a Westerman. Grassy Vale. That's unfortunate. Wait, was that one of my people? Oh, it's one of my people. Well, that's okay. I guess he deserves it. Hopefully you'll conquer some things. You decided to introduce new law. Let's go cessation of violence. No, that's stupid. Hole in the Wall Act, of course. Pants Act or the Turnip Act. Let's get the Pants Act. New law has been written. Yada yada yada. Whereas pants constrict not only the lower limbs and reproductive organs, but also the human soul. And whereas pants are no longer to be affronted to all forms of life but man. Therefore, I, King Lan of the Westerland, command that the use of pants be outlawed throughout the realm under penalty of death. All existent variants of this garment are to be immediately burned and the ashes distributed evenly over the graves of our forefathers. This law shall bring salvation to the realm. -5 opinion by all my vassals. Great. Oh, my vassals hate me now. It's to be expected, I guess. Alright, what am I gonna do with this kid? You don't have your own stuff. To defend your own stuff. Ooh, righteous imprisonment. No, that's useless. How is this guy still not dead? 73 years old. I really need my leader to die. Or something. Hurry, Army, hurry. Faster, faster, faster. They're not gonna make that. Yeah, that's done for. No, literally it's done for. How unfortunate. That my armies took so goddamn long. Die, rebel scum, die. You bastards. Stupid rebel scum. Dirtying up my lands with their rebelness. Oh, these people don't like me. Oh, that's bad. My bad. Who is this? Oh, he wants to betroth himself to one of my daughters. That. Valerian man joins my court. Sure, go for it. And then you two. Hi, King. Whatever the rest are men. I'm gonna pass. But if you have a sister, you do have a sister, I'll keep that in mind. Also, did you have a claim on anything? No, you didn't. You have a high claim on Banefort. Well, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me at all. And you had nothing. Despite being married to this woman. I guess you don't inherit claims. Oh, because they're weak claims. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. She only had weak claims. So then, does your sister have a strong claim? No, she only has weak. Can be inherited by a successor. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. And you... South Blackwater Bay and Blackwater Bay. Interesting. You do have a child. She's actually of a good age. 13. Close to my 15-year-old son. Or 16. Close enough. She doesn't technically have any claims until he's dead. And you have a sister. Interesting. Good to know. It's good to know these things. You never know when stuff like that's going to come in handy. Knowledge is power. Do, 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 do. Oh, I should have gotten rid of that event. I really should get rid of that event. I don't need it. Over here, I know there's one of these places that is very not cool. You need infrastructure. Ah. I get it. Needs more money. Alright. So I guess building technology is tied to infrastructure in this. So the higher infrastructure you go, the better off you can get. Stuff. Oh god, is that another one of my sons that died? No, it's not. Who's this person? Interesting. Alright, we just gotta find somebody new. And hopefully old. To give lands to. I gotta work on this kid. Oh, did I get more troops? I did. Oh, and they're archers this time. Even better. Everybody else has just been giving me junk, junk, and more junk. So we need to improve. Which one do I need to do? Oh shit, I gotta learn this thing. Moat Bailey needs primitive regional infrastructure. Which would be that? What's the difference? Nah, you know what, just do the supply local build time modifier. Oh, that modifies my build time. How long is this gonna take? Pretty long. Unless one was to upgrade their primitive infrastructure. Alright, this should actually give me a date. It's not giving me a date. Why must it be so complicated? Alright, we're gonna upgrade it anyways. Liquid tax modifier, ooh. Does hurt. I do feel pain. But hopefully that will go faster. Hopefully it will go faster. I really need it to go faster. Alright, and you, my good friend, can become a vassal. Demonic outings can be rewarding. Sure. Nondescript common clothing, blah blah blah. And somehow we became rivals of her instead of friends. That's great. And you, my daughter. There you go. Who's this guy? Why are you educating my daughter with your bad ways? Your my people ways. He's not actually educating her. No, you know what? You need a better guardian. Sure. Westman. Good. Done. Now, how is my military? You know what? From Demise is pretty good. Ooh. Kitty? I like Kitty. Bring the cat home. It's the worst that can happen. And you can get vassalized. Properly vassalized, I should say. Oh, they don't even have any troops to stop me. Even better. How can I live without Cersei? Oh. Oh, lover, not my wife. Oh, that was my wife? Whatever. Apparently I have another lover. Who I still can't use my ability on. Who's this guy? Oh, now he hates me. My bad. But apparently I can arrest him for something? Great. Oh, it needs rebelling. Not great. Slightly unexpected. Who is this person? Why? Why are you fighting a war? She's attacking for an unjustified conquest of that thing. Great. Yeah, I can't declare war on you. That's fine. That's fine. That's cool. That's great. Oh, great. How many troops does he have? 100 and something. I wonder if you can just go siege him. I guess I could just do that. It probably works. Use my little retinue army to go take out this rebel scum. Lord Tyrion of Fair Keep. Oh. I smell profit. I like money. Hey, 5.4 gold. We're rich, damn it. And I'm no longer stressed. Even better. Now give me a nice little farmhouse. Oh, it's for barracks. Does this increase my money? No, it doesn't. Okay, well, still, that's fine. I was hoping that was something that was going to increase my money, but apparently not. Alright, seriously, this person's really cramping my style. Just gonna get a free piece of land out of this. Everyone in the world will speak my language. Where is Ox? Oxcross? What the hell is Oxcross? That's not one of my pieces of land, is it? No, it's not. It's not button. Where's the find region? Oxcross. Are you Westerman? Oh, he is. Oh! Well, that's great news. Good job, old white guy. He's done well with his time. Assemble ground council, don't need that. Now let's just keep going with the... Wait a minute, is that giving me... Hold on. Wait, attack. That's still giving me one stewardship. Done. Unless that doesn't do what I think it does. Maybe it doesn't do what I think it does. Still. Done. Damn you. As long as she doesn't create a duchy, I'm okay. And I gotta take these people out before he moves in and takes them. Oh, that's just that thing being built. You know what? I don't really care about people being imprisoned. They're not my people. They mean nothing to me. My prisons are empty. Sadly, sadly empty. Hey, the kid became Westerman. That's great news. That is excellent news. Best damn news I've heard in a while. 95 troops done. That's all he's got left. How's that rebel bastard doing? Almost dead. They're getting there. They're working on it. Family first? Great. And now you're my vassal. It's excellent. Kill him off, and you. You thought you were so clever. Where's this guy? Oh, still, you. You thought you were so clever. Taking that piece of land. All you did was make yourself a nice little target. 250 prestige for that. What else do we have? Oh, River Run is literally independent right now. That's literally River Run. Should definitely go take that. 250 prestige. I might as well spend all the prestige I can. Whatever I can. Since this guy is dying soon anyways. 250 and you have... oh, just 2 pieces of land. Still, I'll take it. Or should I wait? I take both of those at the same time and then go crazy in that area. A potting field? That's where the pots go, to be fielded. I gotta do something with these islands. I know what I could do. Fabricate a claim. Glitterhoof. I need you to go fabricate a claim on Oakenshield. Don't fail me, Glitterhoof. I'd hate to have to kill you. Oh, everyone's got a lot of troops. Why does everyone have so many troops? He's got 1,000 troops at that castle and 300 at that one. I don't know how that worked out, but yeah. Yeah, that's not even... why? Why is this so much stronger than this? Castle Real Tower versus the actual city of Riverrun. Yeah, well, whatever. Something's amiss there. There's always something amiss. Everywhere I look. Things are amiss. Miss and cursed. Mine's 5%. Why do you get way more? Like, he's barely above the number of troops. And I'm definitely above the number of troops. It's not even twice as much, and I am almost 3 times. Unacceptable. Go, troops, go. You can make it. I got an idea. Nope, too late. Alright, that's fine. He's gonna die in a minute anyways. There you go. Captured. Oh, and he's a good old-fashioned Westerman as well. How unfortunate for him. Does he have family? He has 1 son. To release him and let him be free, or to leave him in there forever? I could ransom him. I can revoke his stuff. Do I hate him enough? I don't really hate him. He's more of a nuisance. Maybe just leave him in prison forever. What's his relation? Slandered, minus 50. He's a traitor. You know what? I'm taking his stuff. Which piece of land is that in, by the way? It's in the Duchy of... that duchy. Still part of my kingdom. But definitely a different duchy. You know what? I'll hold on to it for now, just in case I will need it or something. Would have need for more troops. Oh, and his entire family just arrived in my court. That's great. Since he's still in my prison, all of his kids and grandkids are in my court, which is kind of oversized. Can I kill you? No, I can't. That's unfortunate. Do, 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 do. Maybe I'll give his son back his land. Nah, they can stay in there until their family dies out. Alright, so I think I'm gonna leave them to fight. Because I don't want him taking over. I think everyone can actually fight them. Oh, there's a big plague in this area. That is a lot of plague. Damn it, why would you go after me, you fool? Go and take your stuff. My daughter's sick. Did the plague spread down there? No, she didn't. She didn't get the plague. No, leave my lands. Disappointingly understandable. Seriously, why don't you... Alright, he is gonna leave my land and go retake his stuff, and that's what I need him to do. Let's see if he takes it, I can go... Oh god, that sound is so annoying. The sound of plagueness is not cool. I can imprison you? Hey, that can come in handy. I'll take a look at that once I'm done up here. If I ever finish up here. Come on. Take your stuff already. How hard is this? It's only 23 troops there, garrisoning against your 1,960. How long could this possibly take? There you go. They can fight each other. I'll take River Run. Why? Oh, it immediately gave me my thing. Oh, that thing. It's great. I'm just gonna leave half my army there. Stop it. Is there a button to get rid of the plague sounds? I don't think there is. No, there isn't. No, of course there isn't. Who's this? Right, my daughter with your son. And you. Oh, way the hell down there. Unfortunately, the bloodlines are not passing down. They're only passing down to sons. It's passed on through the male line. Bloodlines kind of suck. Oh, I should have used my mod. Shit. That lets you just take bloodlines from whoever you're married to. That's really unfortunate. I didn't think of using that mod. It's definitely needed in this. I'm gonna decline this. Nah, allow it, it's fine. No, I should have declined it. Oh, too late. Oh no, it's just a patrol. You know what? It's just a patrol. It's just a patrol. Wigham. Hey, Wigham converted. Where's Wigham? What's a Wigham? Oh, it's this kid's land. Nice. I converted him and then he converted his land. That's a useful kid. That kid be useful. Which means that my ambition finished again. Let's keep being ambitious and trying to change the world to my culture. Oh, that guy's not my culture. Hey, his daughter is gonna inherit. I sense usefulness. Yes, you should be educated by my daughter. Your daughter should be educated by my daughter. And she should focus on heritage. Oh, is it too late? Ah, less than 10. Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. I had a chance. I failed. It's my bad. Any other easily manipulated children that are rulers? It's gonna be an easier way to do this. Wait, do you have any kids? You have a 26-year-old kid. I'm apparently his heir. For some reason, if he dies, I take his land instead of his daughters. That's interesting. Guess the guy doesn't like his daughters. Which does remind me, how close are we to changing the law again? Year 87. Oh, at the beginning of the year 87. So we're pretty close. Pretty damn close. Whose war is this? Riverrun Ducal Conquest. Oh. So for everyone is trying to take the duchy. Which would be interesting if he would win, but he's not going to win. They're pretty evenly matched. I mean, eventually he would win. Probably. But he's not going to get that chance. Because I've come to take your land. Steward Lord Galen is praised for his sense of justice. Good for him. Justice and peace throughout the land. Good for him. Oh my god, there needs to be another one. Oh no, not another law. I don't want a hole in the wall. I don't know what turnip is. Cessation of violence. Let's go with cessation of violence. New law has been written. Yada yada yada. Whereas the children of the realm have become desensitized to violence, whereas the general populace seems to have lost all regard for the sanity of a human life. Therefore, I, King Lan of the Westerlands, decree that all forms of violence directed at other human beings be outlawed, including both capital and corporal punishments, as well as the torture of criminals, heathens, and foreigners. These vulnerable social groups are instead to be rehabilitated and eventually released back into society as productive citizens. Wow. This law will bring salvation to the lands. New plague. in my lands. Right around the time that I created a new law. Could they be related? Maybe. We'll never know. Wait, when does the game end? Gamer... Oh, it doesn't have a game end. Okay, good stuff. Alright, we can change some laws, or apparently not. The 18th. Gotta wait until the 18th. Oh, did this guy take over? Hey, he took over that, and somehow I kept it into the war. Nice. His wife died, and he got the land. Oh, was it his wife or his sister? Doesn't matter. Point is, now I'm gonna get 4 provinces. Which is excellent. For law, we could do high centralization to help future kids. I can't change any of this. Status of woman, maybe? Taxes, but less levies. Let's do the status of woman. We have productive people. A lunatic leader, as, you know, believes in women's rights, apparently. Oh, you're offering peace. Excellent. And he took that one piece of land. He didn't take the duchy, though. Which is odd, but okay. It's odd, but it's okay. Alright, who do we still have? You're a Westerlander, I don't want to take you. Yeah, you. Let's take his stuff. Ah, damn it. We actually did manage to capture him. I like it when they rebel. And then I can actually take stuff from them. In this case, all I can do is ransom. Oh, we can't afford ransom. How much money does he have? Nowhere near enough. He's got 11 gold. He needs 145. Well, I guess he'll just have to die. This girl will inherit. Why is some random girl inheriting? Or she's of the same bloodline. What is your relation? Oh, they're sister. Brother, sister. Okay. Now I'm getting it. You have a negative opinion of me, apparently. Oh, because of him. Alright, new plan. He needs to die. I can't just execute him. Tainted touch. If I throw him into there, eventually he'll die faster. Sacrifice. I'll throw him in. We don't want to draw any attention to my evil ways. Yeah, throw him in. And this guy. The hell does he think he is? Assembling an army against his liege. Future liege. Whatever. Lan is my king. Oh, my heir. Good stuff. Dangerous faction, independence faction. The hell do you people think you are? Wanting independence from me. It's unacceptable. Unfreaking believable. Let's get some more venues. Wait, they're not all archers. Yeah, a lot of them are... Oh, they are a lot of archers. Well, shit. I didn't realize that. I was looking at the household guard thing and thinking that's what I had a lot of. Apparently not. Oh, they both count as special units. Well, that's annoying. How am I supposed to tell them apart? Defeat? No, no defeat. Only victory. Glorious, glorious victory, and he got a river crossing penalty. Sad for him. Alright, let's split my forces up a lot. I want to end this war very quickly. That's an awful split. You know what? Big army goes there. You go there, you go there. And together we have a gay old time. And everyone will have their share of winners. Temple holding, great, family first, yada yada. Wait, a baby was born? Who had a baby? Did I have a baby? No. Who the hell had a kid? Screw it, doesn't matter. Suppose it doesn't really matter who had the kid. The kid has been had by somebody. And we all are worse off for it. Do, 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 do. The final battlefield. An excellent victory has been had. Multiple victories, in fact. Have I taken any good prisoners? Not really. Got some random lady. Oh, I can actually ransom some of these people. 10 gold, I'll take that. Is that his son? Oh, that is his son. Definitely gonna ransom the kid. Excellent. And he's surrendering. Even better. Everybody's much happier now. Under my rule. Nothing bad ever happens under my rule. Just keep growing and growing and growing. Oh, kitty. Why is my daughter... Oh, she's delicate apparently. Has the flu. But why is her nose so weird? Also, why is my kid a redhead? Literally no one else in our family has red hair. Except for her. And her mother doesn't have red hair. And her parents didn't have red hair. I have a sneaky suspicion she's not actually my daughter, but that's okay. It's too late now to be throwing around those kind of accusations. We raised her, damn it. She's ours. I don't give land out to no one for nothing. Oh, you kids need education. Not bad. You're going to be a learner. You are already 15. That's my bad. Really my bad. Oh, you're not my kid. Oh, you're my kid. You're my bastard daughter? Oh, okay. She's my bastard daughter. That's fair enough. Although, do I really want bastard daughters? I guess I do. It's fine. It's okay. Bastard daughters just come with the business of being a king of a lot of stuff. Hey, Pike and Harrenhal are really competing over land. Patrol, who's this? Oh, you. And my actual daughter. I think we're gonna break this patrol. Yeah. You are going to marry maternally to somebody so that my bloodline can flow. Preferably somebody who's not awful. Or somebody that I'm gonna conquer soon. Who are you? Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, that didn't work. Hammer of the Justice. Nice name. Oh, you wouldn't even marry my daughter. Interesting. Alright, well, you, my dear. What can we do with you? I guess you could marry that dude. Although he's set to inherit nothing. So is it really worth... Ah, fuck it. Marry some random dude, it's fine. It's all good. And it looks like my people are no longer causing me issues. Oh, you're conquering him. Okay, that's fine, whatever. You're defending against him, that's fine. Alright, let's conquer these borders. Let's make my borders better again. Not lame. How are you a Duke of just... Oh, whatever. It's fine. Still gonna take all that. There's so much I have to take. It's sometimes daunting not knowing where to start taking stuff. Especially when you want your borders, you know, to be steady against these big guys. Alright, we'll take you. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. And we'll take you. How much prestige do I have? I have lots of prestige. Maybe I should look at taking one of the bigger people, like him. Take a bit of duchy out, or that guy. I could actually take him out. Oh, he's friends of a big kingdom up there. Oh, not important. Yeah, you know what? After I'm done down here, I'm gonna take a big guy out. Use up my prestige. No point in holding onto it. We don't need it when we're dead. levies do my talking. And now you want to marry one of my bastard daughters? Well, that's fine. Bastard daughter's worth nothing. You're gonna get nothing out of her. Oh, this costs prestige to build that. The Moat and Bailey. I didn't know that. Oh, finally I died. Jesus. It's been so long. Why... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, why do I have land all the way over there, but I don't. It's all good. What land do I have? I took new stuff. Did I take new stuff? Maybe I didn't. Oh, I took this, the Bronze Marsh. Because that used to be the home. Him and his family. Oh, I lost that prestige. Shit. Ah. Like 30 seconds more. Oh, damn it. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's like another 30 seconds I would have been fine. Somehow I have a liver, a short sword. Oh, it's all the stuff that my previous leader had. You're not married, are you? Damn it, you did marry this girl. Oh, shit. Too late now. Alright, so you're using the great sword. That's great. And nothing else. Which is not that great. Lost 4 Craven. Oh, Craven. Really? Oh, and he's short? Oh, damn it. Worst grandson leader ever. At least he's got Lust 4. That's good. I need you to focus on... Can I change your focus? Yes, I can. Family... Is that the only one that gives you fertility? No, seduction. You know what? Go seduction. I want 50 kids. Make it happen. How about to go? I just won a war versus the enemy and conquered all his lands, yet after the war his lands didn't become mine. Why? I'm a count in Ireland, and he is a count. That's not possible. Well, I guess it depends on your cause of war. And you have no DLCs. It really depends on your cause of war. So if you're fighting for a county, then you should have taken everything. Like if you're doing a conquest war, you get everything. But it really depends on the cause of war. Oh, I can't do a cause of war right now because I'm in a war. Why am I in a war? Oh wait, those dudes. Yeah, it depends on your cause of war. So if you're doing conquest, yeah, you should have taken the county. But if you're doing something like a tributary war, he just becomes a tributary and you don't actually get his stuff. If that makes sense. Independence faction is bad. Change province's culture, improve combat skill. Yeah, like a count and a count. Like he's obviously not your vassal. So it has to have something to do with the cause of war that you had that didn't allow you to take his stuff. What are we gonna do with this guy? Improve combat skill? I don't really need to do that. Maybe I'll just keep working on culture or work on this big exalted amongst men thing. Sure. And then we have a big independence faction. It's not that big. Just a lot of people that don't like me. Is there anyone that someone likes me that I can bribe? I can bribe you. Oh, that's a big bribe. Oh, I can seduce her. There you go. Go for it. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have seduced. She's got a plague. This was a mistake. Can I counter this? You don't have a plague, do you? No, you don't. But you are really old. So also maybe not the greatest choice. Ooh, I need to change my realm law. Let's change to letting women have public offices. Good for them. Of course, enlightened kings in my lands, giving women all kinds of rights. Let's keep increasing my revenue. 4, 8, 12. Yeah, I'll get 3 more of those. And a couple more of those. Oh, we get an actual leader now. She actually did want to become our chancellor, and she's actually very good for a chancellor. Which is perfect. I'm fulfilling her ambition. And hopefully making her happy. Jesus, do I? No, I don't. Hey, Catty, increase the speed of construction of my new Grand University. Maybe I should have been doing that before. I shall bring all my seduction skills to bear. Great. I don't have that kind of money. Ugh. So it's a short sword. I don't use the short sword, I use the grand sword. So that's all fine. Oh, crown focus. Don't forget to do that. Peasant revolt. Goddamn traitors. Construction, because I have money. Does she still have the plague? She kinda does. There's no rush. You're not fighting, are you? Why are me and my wife troops? Great. You know, let her lead the troops. You just Sit back and don't get killed. Do, do. Oh, I'm a member of the same society as my father. Interesting. I kind of wanted to leave that. And I can do learning. Let's do learning. I'm gonna join the Mystics. Learn some stuff. Mystical things. A Rebellion put down. What a great leader. And you're North Marcher. Oh, he's right there. Hey, that guy's a traitor and he's literally right there. Let's try to imprison him. Right now he's rebelling. Excellent. That's actually quite useful. It'd be more useful if you didn't go all the way to hell to get to him, but hey, whatever. Uh-oh, other people joining him. Well, that's a problem. That's kind of a problem. With a solution, though. I just need to split my force. Give me a big force. Nah, close off. Yep, close enough. Oh. I'm really botching this one. There you go. Maybe somebody better, like him. Done. I'm just gonna have to put my retinue in a little bit of harm's way. Okay. Give it up because this is just gonna keep going on and on and on. Slaughter them. It's council power. I don't want you to increase council power. The Independence faction is also quite big. This is definitely not going well. And I have no money for bribes. I really need to destroy these rebels fast. Who is that? Oh, my sister. Had a baby. That's actually a victory. I'll take that. And since he joined against me, don't I get to... He is a traitor, so I can take his stuff. That's good news. Let's take his High Lordship away. And you are also a traitor, so you completely lose your land. Gonna grab somebody who's good and loyal and friendly. Like this dude. Wait. It's supposed to be my culture. Did my culture change? Shit. How did that happen? Oh, I don't know how the hell that happened. I was supposed to be Westerman. How the fuck did that happen? Hmm. I need 500 prestige. Alright, well. That's great. Let's grab this old guy. Bronze Marsh, right? No, not Bronze Marsh. That one. Oh, wait, he really hates me. Because he's my rival. Well, shit. I made a woo-woo. I may have had an accident just now. That's okay. Oh, I'm apparently allowed to imprison this guy. Probably because he screwed me over. Let's try it. He's locked away in my prison. Excellent. Can I revoke his stuff? Nope. Well, throw him in there and hope he dies. And his daughter... It's too late to do anything about his daughter. Alright, well, we'll just hope he dies soon. Does he have anyone else in his family tree? He has a sister. No, that's his wife. Okay, so it's just her and him. Easy peasy. That'll take care of itself. And he would die of old age. Well, not of old age, he's gonna die in my prison. So that'll take care of itself as well. Go sit in Madness Field. It's a big open field. That's where the army should sit. Some guy died and is no longer my steward, so that's an opportunity. Well, he really doesn't like me. He kinda likes me. Oh, you're up. Still don't really like me. That's fine. Can I interest you in having a long axe? Plus 45 opinion. Done. Enjoy your long axe. I am so generous and kind to my people. How's that assassin plot going? Not well. And he's still alive? Of course he's still alive. Oh, and I lost another spy master. Great. At least he doesn't hate me. It's a pretty good spy master, actually. He kind of hates me. Alright, I gotta work on that. What can we do for you to not suck? How about... maybe not my cupbearer? Do I have another artifact? I do. I have a... oh, I can't give him that other gift. 15 gold, whatever. It's better than him scheming against me. Let's say... mystics. Make it so. Oh, tempo opinion minus 10. Well, that's great. Historic knowledge. By completing missions as well as monthly gain. Oh, okay. I think I was getting something else out of that, but that's okay. First level, white a poem. Or paper. It's a bunch of so-so stuff. Oh, she really likes us, even though I just conquered her. That's great. That's nice. I need this guy to die. And then I need his daughter to die. Challenges, challenges, challenges. What? Starting to think your cousin, who's slow, is into you. Really? He is an imbecile. No, he's short. It's just as bad. Whatever. She resisted him. Sucker. We need to find... prosperity or levy size? Go with levy size. We could use a bigger levy size for a little while. Even if it's just a year, help get rid of that independence faction. Burn the Witch! Ooh, who is this? Oh. He doesn't hate me. Still burn him. His son took over. His son doesn't hate me either. He is also Coplandy. And not my precious culture. Let's go star sign. Try it. See what happens. Leaving the court clueless. Interesting. Seek new conquests? Sure, why not? Continue to seek new conquests. Preferably people not that old. Homosexual. Well, you're not gonna be able to seduce her. What happened to the seduce button? 42 years old. Has lover pox. Well, let's not go in that direction. Hey, 26 years old from Red Line Keep. And she's well groomed. Can't seduce her. Has the opinion refused seduction? Wow. She must have refused somebody else. Sylvia. What a nice name. He's got a big garrison. 700 troops. Meet in my room. Leave her yearning for more. Oh, raises her opinion of me. Nice. Suck off bed chairs. Oh, great job. I wonder what the odds of them getting pregnant from these things are. Yeah, we're gonna find out. Some other lord. Oh, he's Westermanni though. Stressed, depressed, highly suspicious. We should burn him. He's a witch. Chasing skirts can be dangerous business. Spirits wonders why I'm still alive. Learned a thing or two about intrigue. Good for me. +1 intrigue, +10 sex appeal. Hey, that's good news. Maybe you can actually have a kid. Prince Thumos, the wife beater, is my brother and my heir right now. Yes, let's we're the lover and he's the wife beater. And yet he's the one with the kids. And I am not. Oh, it's my uncle. It's my uncle. Interesting. Oh, they took that guy over. Damn it, Sentinel Hill. Is this guy dead yet? Is his daughter dead yet? Why aren't you people dead yet? I ask for a civil death. Who is this? My bastard sister, I guess? Aunt? Aunt, okay. My bastard aunt. And the king of the first men, the butcher. With a name like the butcher, do I really want you marrying my sister? Not really. Oh, he didn't keep his bloodline. Well, that's unfortunate for him. Wait, I kept my bloodline, right? Yes, I did. Whatever. It's my bastard. Not really a real member of our family anyways. And this guy's gonna die soon, so that's fine. At least our border is somewhat secure. Bing! Proposal, blah 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 blah. Find text. Sure. Why not? Oh, because it's super expensive. Surely the local antiquity would do. Scroll of the Golden Tooth. Just do that one. We don't have that kind of money to spend right now. Burn the Apostate, who's this guy? We should murder this Apostate. He doesn't like us. Burn him indeed. And actually split up his lands. Between two people who have no opinion of me whatsoever. Robin named whatever appears my court. What a spy shall make. Maid servant to lover. Sure, go with that one. The added intrigue could help. I'm guessing that's something on there. Yep. Expires in, 30 years. That's not bad. Who's this guy? This is some random guy. Whatever. You want me to come to your giant feast? Sure, why not? You have good relations. Do 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 do. Peasants of the Marsh have started a life of tradition with peasantry from several villages. Meet up and dance, feast, yada yada yada. Promote the tradition. Sure. 2 years of increased taxes and prestige, why not? These damn factions keep going up and down. Hey, we became close friends with her. That's nice. Me and my chancellor, best buddies. Why don't we have any kids? Oh, I still have prisoners. Who are you? You're somebody who hates me. You need to die in my prison. Uh-oh. Wait, who is this guy? You declared war for something. Not entirely sure. Oh, he's declared war for that. That's nice. That's great. You go over there. I don't know why that guy declared war on me, but okay. Good for him. Seems like a useless war on his part. Oh, why did my relations go up all of a sudden? Defending versus foreigners. Hey, that is fantastic. Apparently defending against foreigners is a very good thing. Really helps realm stability a lot. Because all of a sudden everybody likes me and they don't want to rebel. Oh, I forgot about that. I haven't been building all that time. That's my bad. And my wife is finally pregnant. About goddamn time. Oh, my level is apparently incapable. Oh, because she has food poisoning. That's fine. That's okay. 87 gold. Yeah, we can afford it. Only the finest festivals for my wife. He's my rival. But I'm also his heir. That's nice. Which land do you have? Oh, he's a clay. No, he has that land. Ah, that's what he has. Oh, right, I made him. I gave him that land. That's my bad. Oh, there's his army. No, that's not his army. Whatever. Just go over there. Who's this guy? He is possessed. Kill him. We gotta cleanse our lands a little bit. We got a lot of bad people. I was in a bad society for a very long time. It's a bad place. She needs familiar faces. Of course she does. 30 prestige. Oh. Oh, that guy lost a lot of his territory. Used to have that, I think. That's nice. That's interesting. You may hear some cracking sounds, and that's my bad. Oh, my lover is also apparently pregnant. It's great news. We're having 2 kids. Hopefully one of them is a son. It's not, you know, short like me. I mean, I guess this guy would never declare a faction against me, considering he's 100% loyal, but you never. Alright, we got a daughter. Definitely not what I was hoping for, but gotta deal with the cards you don't. What do I get? I get 20 gold. I didn't get prestige. I get to imprison someone. Whoever had that claim on me. I guess it's this dude. How unfortunate for him. Oh, that means I lost my big bonus. Oh well, that's fine. If you agree to declare embargo on Master, whoever the hell this is. So hold on, you're gonna give me 150. I gotta give you this. Sinius Red, Templeton traders must be expelled from your lands. If you agree to declare embargo war on, you give me 150 gold. Interesting. But then I gotta go and send a bunch of ships out there. Do I have ships? Here's the good question. Do I even have ships? I have some. At the capital. I have my own ships. But there's none around here. Which means I have to bring ships from all the way over there. Around this area. To my lands. Can I even pass through there with ships? I don't even know. I'd imagine I should be able to. There's gotta be a way through. Other than sailing all the way around down south. Nah, I'm not that desperate for 150 gold. Also, we gotta keep our numbers up. Since these factions will probably grow again in a minute. Scandal. Do nothing. It's only -4 right now. Oh, that disappeared fast. I approve the plan. Kill this kid. Oh, I have a daughter. Damn it. I'll just acknowledge her as mine. It's the middle path. Of course I'll come to a festival in her lands. She's a good person. Failure, discover the sabotage that had been done to the railing. My company usually detained and revealed my involvement. I can't be blamed for building code violations, damn it. Don't be silly. Your death had nothing to do with me. Or your attempted murder had nothing to do with me. Lack proper office for alchemy. Build a laboratory. I could do that. Isn't that in here somewhere? Oh, maybe it's not there. My capital? I'll deal with that in a second. No, not in the capital. Although I should probably build those gold mines. Yeah, why don't I have gold mines? That's silly me. Oh, the 1,000 gold, that's why. Makes sense now. So you don't build it there. Oh, go back. Right click? No, right clicking does not work. Build an observatory. Usually I thought it was in here. But I do not see it. This mission, activate decision, construct a laboratory. Stop giving me these crappy things. Where's my decision to construct a laboratory? I see nothing. Get this party started! Definitely don't want to do that. Another apostate. Shark partner. Inherited some land. Gained a lot of land from wherever this was. And some troops. Even bonus. Even better. So I gained 3 nice little pieces of land. Oh yeah, one of them was Westerman. That's great. Oh, I gotta change my culture. There you go. Now we're proper people with a proper culture now. There, I do want my culture. You are nobody special, which makes you perfect for that piece of land. He is somebody special, but this guy is not. Thud Rock. It's like Third Rock, but it's Thud. It's Thuddish. go. Got a new piece of land as well to go with it. Is that actually... There's a High Lordship that goes with that. I have to give it away. He was the highest, I believe. If he wasn't, well, too bad. He's still got that. This guy, I don't know why this guy isn't dying. He's 51 years old, he's in my prison. I put him in the opulent. Why he won't die, I don't know. Attempted murder of my child. Yeah, I did. Oh, why won't she die? Mountain Bailey. Let's... Yeah, spend it. Spend the prestige. We gotta get these things upgraded. Hand fishing, local build time, modifier. Hey. Yeah, that needs to be built there. Oh, I should have been saving up for the gold. Oh, too late. Too damn late. How is the whole faction thing going? You know what? It's not looking that bad. Nope, it's slowly still building. And the guy from... Are you shitting me? You were there for like 2 days. And he's already dead. What a bastard. Were you in charge for 2 days and you die? Really, even 2 days? Like a day and a half. More free troops, I'll take that. Gotta love having free stuff. Yada 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 yada. Thanks for dedicating. Yeah, you're a jackass. Spilled the beans on my plot to get the girl. More head fishing. Keep it going. Every percentage counts. Or it's a 20-year project. He wants to marry my cousin. People want to marry my cousin, sure, go for it. Dangerous faction, overflow, overthrow me. What the hell is this? That is a very dangerous faction. Can I imprison him? Seems like treason to me. Ironically, if he dies, I get his stuff. New plan. I have a plan against this. I just gotta find someone who doesn't hate me. Make them in charge of this duchy here. After I create the duchy. I can't create the duchy. King's rank is lower. Oh, for the kingship. Sorry, that's my bad. Faroe Island. I still can't create it. Oh, that's the king of Faroe Island. Why can't I create my lordship? That's really annoying. You know, this whole thing with these provinces not being able to create stuff, it's really, can't create duchies. It's really stupid. But they're not being absorbed into my kingdom. So I own this entire kingdom, but it's not being absorbed into my kingdom because of no reason. But that one's being absorbed into his kingdom. First, oh, because the kingdom of first men does not actually exist. Okay. Okay. Okie silly dokie. I'm sort of getting it, I'm just not liking it. I just don't like it. And I'm pretty much stuck with all these counts. And I can't create dukes or kingdoms. Even though I have a kingdom. Well, that's really going fast. He's really not dying ever. This is getting a little ridiculous. All of you damn traitors are getting freaking ridiculous. Okay, don't auto-stop any plots. Let them start killing each other. At the very least, I'll be able to start getting some rebellions, smaller rebellions going. Let's keep the big ones at bay. Hey, Greenmont. Civilized. Excellent. Greenmont or Greenmire? Greenmont, that one. Civilized peasants, that's what we do here, is we civilize peasants. No more cornmen. We're Westermen. I have a new heir, my cousin, because his father died. Well, at least he's not the wife beater. Although his choice of woman leaves much. Oh, and apparently I can imprison him for something. What's he doing? He's trying to kill some random person. I'm fine with that. It's not worth me imprisoning him for that. that? That's nobody. God, those are getting bad. They're getting really bad. Like, some of these people actually have good relations with me. It's still... It's causing me issues. Like you have a lot of territory. Why do you insist on not being happy with me? Oh, she is happy with me. Why does she insist on not being cool about this? You boy. Some old lady. Burn her. Lost a Valerian sculpture. Oh, that's probably not mine, actually. That's probably hers. Yeah, I still have mine. Oh, come on. Why won't she die? Like, I've gotten more times that I've been exposed than plots against her. 145% plot power, just fucking die already. How hard is it to kill a child? Heritage focus. Okay, there you go. It's not too late for the 7-year-old kid. Really? We had this once before. It didn't work out. Ah, apparently it did work out this time. Oh, apparently Relight was great. I now have 2. Johan? Oh, Jonan. Jonah? Oh, he's tall. That's all that counts. And he's a Lannister. And he's of my blood. Not my son, but he is of my blood. Like, people are increasingly hating me. Too many Howard duchies is not the worst thing ever. Foreigner -10, but we're both Westlanders. Oh, I'm Westerman. Oh, Westlanders up there. I see. I get jokes. They're bad. Why else do people hate us? Liege is short. Yeah, Liege is craven. Great. Young adult vassal. Oh, so I'm a young... I don't get that. Old God's great sword. Interesting. Oh, I lost a marshal. That's not good. Organize. You know what I really need? Just increase my levy size. By a lot. My lover is pregnant. Another one. I gotta keep going for the gold mine. Go for the gold. Yeah, these factions are really getting out of hand. This may turn sour very fast. Well, it probably is going to turn sour very fast. How many more can I get? Not much more. I'd like to keep investing and making more money, but that's not going to happen. Levy size 10%. What is that? What does that start off as? I want that building everywhere. Ooh, not enough prestige. But seriously. What is this levy size building? It starts off with 3%. And you need Mustard Hamlet. Which is that. Which does give you that more tax money. Alright, build one of those. Keep working on these hamlets then, if that's the case. Hill fort, why can't I build this hill fort? Oh, no infrastructure. Oh shit. Stupid lattice port. Is this levying 10%? It was already max. There you go. All about increasing the numbers. Oh, you're building a stronghold. I don't really want to build, because I'm not keeping that area. Yeah. But the rest of these, you do need to build up. Need a little bit more. But that would definitely help. Oh, great, the guy died again. Okay. Just keeps on dying up there. Oh, don't care about his thing. Levying done, excellent. You need more stuff. Correct. Barely increased. You're a tyrant. Chester, yada yada yada. You want to increase my council support. Alright, this might be it. No, we're not going to save. I would not be blackmailed. And there's a little rebellion. All the other factions now that rebellion's happening. Oh, perfect. Just perfecto. They are scattered about everywhere. And I'm not really scattered about anywhere. Time for you to be less cowardly. That's not me. That's me. And the rest of our forces. Let's send the army of 3,000 up there. The rest of you can rally around down here. At Hathorn. Begin attacking down there, I guess. Or we should stick together. We should stick kind of together. Destroy his little armies before they become big armies. My wife is pregnant, excellent. Damn, I thought he was going to commit with more troops there. Instead, he's going to attack here. And he locks in. And I begin my attack there. There you go. Surprise defense. Commander lost. My wife died? Are you shitting me right now? My pregnant wife died in battle. Great. That's great. Just freaking great. That's unfortunate. She's ingenious, but she's also 30. 30 years too old. Tall and strong. From Riverrun. Who's that? Oh, Lady of Old Crown. I wonder why they're purple. Oh, theocratic. That's why they're purple. I don't know. Do you have any unmarried daughters? Apparently not. 11 years old, kind of too young. First men, you have no daughters. No, you have sisters. With weak claims. She is a genius, though. You know. Done. She's a genius. That's all that counts, really. Our new wife, the genius. And I'm not a fan of how long these sieges are taking. These are kind of ridiculous sieges. Had a daughter. We need to be fighting, not sieging. $3,000 up there, 2,000 down there. Let's go down. Let's take out the bigger army first. It's gonna be a long civil war. Oh, he got the bigger army over there. Well, too late now. He's the leader of this, right? I think he is. Alright, you guys make your way there. I'm pretty sure he's the leader. So at least if I'm taking him out, it's going to give me a big bonus. Oh, that is good timing. So he was their spy master for that guy. Oh, where are they trying to go? Ah, damn it. That's fine. It's fine as long as we're killing and taking that stuff. Should be doing okay-ish. Gains trait incompetent scientist. Eh. Oh, my wife is an incompetent scientist. Oh. Oh well, too late now. Nothing I can do about that. Another enemy army destroyed, and his army's making its way towards us. So this is actually pretty decent timing, because that's done. I kind of want my levies a part of this war. This big battle that's coming. Yeah, leave that alone. Oh. 20th. Also on the 20th. I'll get the defensive bonus there. He'll get a defensive bonus there. This is gonna get ugly. Oh. Apparently that's where the fight's gonna be. Unless. Whatever. Shit, that means he's getting defensive bonus against all of us. That's not how you want that fight going. Yeah, it looks like we got him. I don't know where my leader on this side is, but at least we won. You're both missing leaders on this side. And I had a leader sitting around doing nothing. That's great. That's fine. That's cool. Oh, you do too. Great. Yes, your little rebellion is coming to an end. Wheel crick. Wheel ick. Wheel crick. Wheel ick. Trade post built. Oh, I don't care. My great wonder is paused. You know what? We gotta put an end. Oh my god, so many gnome plots. Just auto end them. Alright, where's his armies? I will get a defensive bonus. And he'll take a penalty. Too bad he's not gonna join me in that fight, but would be nice. Oh, ah! We're both trapped in that fight. You know what? I'm gonna send my leader to go help. Leader. That is a bad fight for me to be saving in, but that's okay. I don't know why I saved for this fight, but whatever. It's good, we won. That's all that counts, is that we are the winners and they are the losers. And we'll keep on winning, my friends. Oh good, that guy died. Bible. He surprisingly didn't join against me in this war. That's nice. I guess he has some sort of honor of some sort. Alright, that's done. Go take that. Hopefully I don't take too many penalties for fighting into that province. No, of course I am. But he's so badly beaten. It's barely a penalty. Where's the rest of his forces? I thought he had more troops. Doesn't seem like it. I didn't think I defeated him that badly. Who's he? He's got 19, you have 33. Yeah, I'm gonna save before this duel because this might work against me. My guy is a coward, of course. Well, this may remove the cowardice, I guess. Victory, he's been captured. So I guess that ends the duel. Okay, so we've won. Now, here's the challenge. Is I want to take as much of this stuff from all these bastard people that betrayed me as possible. Which means I need to remember who betrayed me. So there's that guy who owns all that. This girl. That dude owns a lot. He owns a lot. He is 2 different provinces. There's that guy, that duke. You're all just single counties. You're single and you're single. I don't know if there's a good way to do this. There really isn't. I'm just gonna have to go by memory. I don't want to write it down. I don't want to waste time writing it down. So you. 1, 2. How about this? 1, 2, 3. Is there 2 down here or just 1? Him and him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 people who I can revoke something from for being traitors. Yeah, that is not easy to remember. Oh, did they all end up in my prison? They all ended up in my prison cells. Well, thank you, game, for making this a little bit easier for me. That's great. You're up first. You were going to take Lordship of Shield Coast. What's that? Oh, him. He also has a castle. Let's take his lordship array. He's a traitor, so I don't take any penalties from anyone else except for him. And now he's just a baron. We're gonna leave him in my prison cells forever. I believe that's his barony. He's got a son. His son needs to be educated by me or someone from my court now. Do. Assign a guardian. No, you won't let me do that. Oh well, you just have to die. In my prison, that's okay. Next. You there. Oh, you own that duchy. Of Krakenhall. It's got the duchy of Krakenhall. I think I can take... I think I'm supposed to take a lordship first, and then... you take the duchy, and that's how you get two things. Which, you know, I keep making that mistake. But I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to do it. You take a duchy, or a thing first. Nope, that doesn't work. Still minus 15. Well, that doesn't work at all. Alright, let's go back. So I want to take as much as possible from these traders. Install people who actually like me. Because the people who like me are the ones who won't rebel against me again. Alright, Krakenhall. Give me your titles. He's just a count. When he dies, his son will take over. I guess if it's... That's a shame. He's got too many brothers and sisters. I can't just do what I'm doing to that other guy over there. Set him free or leave him in prison. Let's leave him in prison forever. Although I will get rid of him. One way or another, because I believe... Oh, you're 10 years old already? You went with faith and not heritage. Damn it. And your kid's already grown up. Shit. Let's say I grant you the high lordship of this place. All of a sudden you like me, that's great. Oh, if you die, I get your stuff, okay. Not what I was going for. Heritage. Yes, I want you to be educated by somebody who is of my culture. Next. Next. Prisoners. That dude. This dude. Who owns all that stuff. Okay. I can only take one thing from him, though. I'm gonna make it Nuns Deep or one of those other places. Let's go for Nun Deep. There's no Nun Deeper. Oh, 11 years old already. Alright, well, it's fine. He's gonna die eventually anyways. Throw him in the opulent. Where's that other guy? You... All of you are going to have a tough life. What's left of it? Alright, my religion, my culture needs to be a man. Actually, does it still need to be a man? Probably does. Yep, it does. That's fine. Men. Not a willer. And we'll start with that. You there, you get to have Nuns Deep. As in, none of this is deep. You, I'm slightly worried about whatever becomes of you. You are not. You can take the Shield Coast. Spread my culture all around my lands for me. Alright, who's next? I already took your stuff, didn't I? Yes, I did. You there. Ah. You. You are definitely going to lose that lordship. Your services are no longer needed. You are a traitor. And can rot in my prison as a nobody. That is your punishment. And you... Oh, you also only had one little piece of land. How unfortunate for you, you have no spare. You're gonna rot in my prison as a nobody as well. This dude... High Lordship. Oh, he's not a High Lord of anything anymore. Because he's a traitor. I wonder why I could only take away his High Lordship. Oh, his son. Wait, son? I don't know what's going on there. All I know is you are also a Westlander and not loyal to me. Not loyal to me at all. If you die, how are you related to this guy? Cousins, maybe? They might be cousins. I think they're cousins. That's fine. Oh, you guys can go away. That is fine. You are Copperland. That is not fine. Lines pass. Are you my Westerman? Great. You good, sir. I loaded Deep Den. No, that's not the one I wanted. You get to be Goldshire. There you go. Fun. Good luck. Don't die. Don't betray us later on, like those other people. And actually, you... I already took your stuff. You can rot in the opulette as well. You were not a... Well, you are a traitor, but you are a different kind of traitor. A different war traitor. Hector of Cornfield. Oh, how unfortunate for Hector. He's a cornman. And he has no other land. He wasted it all away in a foolish, foolish rebellion. Alright, new boy, 1 year old. I don't think he actually rebelled against me, but he's a cornman, so... Sins of my father... Actually... How are you in charge of this land? Your parents weren't special in any way, shape, or form. You know what? Doesn't matter. Because you're going to jail. Or you're not going to jail. You know what? No, he's cornman. Get rid of him. Just be done with it. Get die in the prison as a nobody. You... Where are you? You're up here. There you are. What do you have? You have a lot of stuff. Any bit good. Just keep this keep. Just field. Just keep that field. Deep field. That is a deep field and grassland. You know what, we're gonna take his deep field. Although, right next to God, well, shit. None of this is particularly good. Although Just Keep has more slots. So eventually it has the potential to be better. So we're just gonna keep Just Keep. Yeah, how lovely. Which one was he? Where's that guy? That guy. And his heir for some reason is that dude. But whatever. We're just going to put you... I can't revoke more, can I? No, of course not. Into the opulette you go. And then there's this Owen guy. He owns me a lot of stuff. Apparently not good stuff. Let's make him give up Hickenden or Painsmith. Painspring? Painspring. Give me that. And you can rob the opulette. Like the traitor you are. With all the other traitors. Then you got Lord Peter. Who unfortunately only had one piece of land. How unfortunate for Lord Peter. Now loses everything. And he shall rot and die in a prison slowly. As a nobody. Oh, Lord Petre. Petre? Whatever. He's also a nobody and is gonna die in prison. Slowly but surely as a nobody. Oh, he had, he married a person from, whatchamacallit, a Targaryen. They have the blonde hair, the white hair devils. Oh well. He made a good life choice and then a bad life choice. He's paying the consequences. And you, the person who owns two different things, you're gonna give me, White Silver is probably a better place. It's also part of that duchy, my uncle's duchy, who did not rebel against me. And therefore is gonna get more land. Wait, didn't I take that? No, did I fuck this up? I fucked it up. I took the wrong one. Oh shit. That's my bad. That is my bad. Into the Opula you go. Westerman. At least he's the right culture. Here, I'll give you... Even though he's gonna die, you can have his son's land. Rupert. Oh, Rupert I just dealt with. Cybele. Oh, apparently I'm her heir to her throne. Which means, oh, she actually does have some stuff. She's got River Run, Castle of the Real, and this other place. That is a shame. 4 years old, in prison already. You know what? I'm gonna ransom you. I have a plan for you. I'm gonna take your money. And then we're gonna become your educator. I already am. Change your childhood focus as well. Yes. You should focus on becoming more like your... me. Basically. You're gonna be more like me. Once I've ransomed you back to yourself. And you, good sir. Ah, well, that's unfortunate for you. You've lost everything. You shouldn't have been a traitor. That is what happens in traders. Now, you shall live out the rest of your days as a nobody in my prison. Is that part of my land? I wonder if I should keep that one. The East Starland. Probably not. We'll get rid of it. Any titles I can create out of all this havoc? There is, actually. Because I own lands. I own one province in a piece of land. I get to keep, or I get to create titles, which I desperately need, but I don't have the money for. Which is a problem. If only I had more money. Golden Tooth. Riverman, Westerman, or Riverman. It's hard to decide what title I should create. Or if I should just not create any titles down here. And let these people kind of go crazy like Freefall again. I'd say don't create a title, let them go Freefall. Yeah, let's do that. Right, let's give away a bunch of land, because that's too many things for me. Don't need any of that. Right, somewhere you can have... You may have some claims later on to stuff, so I don't want to touch him. You probably don't. So you're probably fine. Dingold? No, not that one. Cornfield. Yeah, you can have Cornfield. You might have some claims. Yeah, you do have claims. So leave him out of that. My cousin. Apparently I have a cousin. He has some claims to stuff, so I don't want to give him anything. You have no claims to anything. You can have Eaton. Pretty sure Eaton is not my territory. What the hell's Eaton? Where's Eaton's? Eaton? The hell's... Oh, down there. Yep, you can definitely have that. Another nobody. Feast flies. Fires. Is all over there. That's fine. You can have that. Before I go giving that away, I have to have a primary title there to create the kingdom. Damn it. What about the duchy? Can I create the duchy? That is a duchy that I would like to create. There you go. Alright, who are you? Ferrymen? Or fairmen? Whatever. And you're a fairman, so I gotta create... I gotta give this to somebody good. Oh. It's actually a place. Like a notable place. Case. Alright, we'll give Case in that title to somebody somewhat important. I was gonna say my cousin, but no. Maybe not my cousin. Let's find somebody old. Old, so that maybe this will pass back to me. That guy's old. That guy can't have stuff. Oh, that's where I got it. There you go. You can have that. Take care of some problems, and then you. East Starland, I believe, was not near me. I vaguely remember taking this. East Starland. Oh, up there. By Lines Pass. Yeah, I'll give it to him. I don't want it. I kinda want it. I don't need it. There's needs and there's wants, and I don't need or want. I kinda wanted. Just keep. You can have just keep. Just keep the keep. Over at just keep. You. Lordship of, I don't know what that is. Definitely not one of my places. What else do we got on here? Pain Spring, I remember that. You can have that. 65 is probably too old. 40, sure. How much more do I have? I actually don't know where this other place is. Goldgate, maybe? Yeah, Goldgate. There we go. Done. Done. And I can unpause this. Oh yeah, a bunch of people just joined my court. That's what happens when you evoke their lands. And I can't change you, can I? Nope. Any kids that I can change to become heritage cannot be changed when set. Come on, let me change this. Let's assign you a different guardian. Somebody who is Westerman. See about changing her culture. You, yeah, same thing. No, you're gonna change. Because I'm your educator for some reason? Okay, that's fine. Either way, I'm gonna change you. You're old. It can't be changed. Well, you're not old, but, you know. Let's seduce her. It's the worst that can happen. End up for more kids. She's young. You're old. You can die at some point. You... still young. Who's your guardian? He's a cornman. That won't do. You need a new guardian. One who's of our culture. You're old, you'll die soon. You're young, I can't change anything about you. Why do you have a wife? Oh, she's 15. Okay, whatever. Not that bad. 20, you're screwed. 43, 42, 36. Nothing I can do with you. 31. Flu? You have the flu? Why are you in my lands? Let's send her away. Don't take a flu with her. Young boy. There you go. Focus on your heritage. I gotta assign you a better guardian first, though. I can do both. Focus on your heritage. Assign guardian. There you go. I feel like she might have too many people already, but that's okay. You're old. You're old. You're an old. You're young, but also... Ugh. You're young and not old, actually. I can't do anything for you. Adulteress. Okay. We'll keep an eye on her for now. We'll come back to that. We'll circle around. The boy. Boy's focus must be changed. You need a new educator. Sign guardian. Who's that guy? Doesn't matter, he's Westerland. All that matters is that he's our culture. You also need a new culture. What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. My aunt will take care of her. You... old. I'm going through great lengths for these people. Oh, Westlander. No. I'm not Westlander. I'm Westerland. Oh god, the names are just awful. Let's go with assigning you a real guardian. There you go. Oh, I could have also assigned that kid a thing. Too late. You're old. You're old. You are actually pretty young. Keep an eye on you. Left-handed, can't trust you, but we'll keep an eye on you. You're old. Another old person. So many old people. You're young. You're decent looking. There you go. You are fortunately too old. Not too old, but too young. Too young and too old. At the same time. 12 years old, same thing. Too old and too young to change your focus. Old dude. Old dude. Young lady with the flu. But a redhead. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, you already have a heritage. We just need to change your guardian to somebody who's going to change you to Westlander. There you go. Short. Your husband is in prison. Old. Old. Perfect. Change your focus and arrange for a better educator to convert you to our culture. Oh, same thing. Great. It's not the button I'm looking for. There you go. Too old. Who are you? Old. Old. Hey, you got some white-haired devil kids. That's great news. Let's go with, can I change your thing off? Nope. Assign a new guardian. There you go. And we can give you a new guardian. Can't change your focus yet. But I should be able to, eventually. Was that guy's name Aragon? Ah, crap, too late. Oh, the kid. You need a new guardian. This kid definitely needs a new guardian and a new heritage. Welcome to our lands. Where are you? Guardian. You're old. And you're old. Okay. Yeah, there's my first pop-up. The chase begins. Cannot accept the guardianship. Why not? Don't be a fool. Transfer to me. I'll educate this kid myself. And you will accept. I am the king, damn it. There you go. Gladly accept that I am your educator. Now, I really wish that I could change you, but I can't. Not yet. Why am I doing this with this kid? Oh, because I'm her heir to the throne. Okay. Right. I don't know why I did this. But it's okay. She shall be educated by us, either way. My prisoner is Peter's spouse, Mina. What a nice lady. Yada yada yada. Throw her in the dungeon. Letters. 317 gold. She must really like him. Do you have 317 gold? He's got 250 something. How is she getting 300 gold? Interesting. Very interesting. No more letters. Peter shall die. Take her to the prisoner. Make sure. Oh. He dies and she. Oh, he just dies. Oh, and she gets executed. Huh. Peter's thrown in the dungeon. Make sure the prisoner won't escape. Throw him in the opulent. There you go. And no, I'll leave him alone. Accept the ransom. A safe return of herself. Good for her. Now. I also wanted to become your guardian. But if you have taken too many people as my guardian, under my wing, maybe not. Oh, I have to give some of this gold back so I can take her. That's fine. Make it so. As long as at the end of the day, she becomes my culture, that's all that counts. I now have 2 wards, right? Yes. And still none of my own children. Getting kind of ridiculous. Go away. Let's bring you over to Lannis Field. Where all the fields are full of Lannises. I don't think that's how that works, but you never know. Seek an ally among her friends. I should have left her a note instead. Bad. Yeah, a lot of independent people are gone now. Joel, how are you? A kid from the North Marches wants to marry this lady from Copper. Oh, now she's part of my kingdom. Interesting. Very interesting. Sure, I guess. I can allow this. But should I allow it? Your betrothal is over. Let's not allow this betrothal. Although he would not be happy for me if I do that. Alright, well, I guess congratulations. And you, I don't need to be keeping an eye on anymore. Alright, all those kids in my court. Can we start making sure that they're set to the right heritage? This is a problem. Court. Any must be a child. I need the children. Wrong button. And they would not be my religion or my culture. No, they would be my religion. Any religion. Right, first up, you. Can I change at 10? Oh, it has to be less than 10, damn it. Right, you need to change your focus. Who's your guardian? Some lady, great. Adopt our culture. Yes, you need to do that. You need to change. You're already our culture, or becoming our culture. That's heritage, right? Yes. Need to re-educate all these kids in the proper way of life. Because you never know what they're going to grow up as. We could need them one day. And it would be good if they have our culture. Why am I your educator? Damn it. Alright, well that's great. Good news. Why am I, why am I that kid's educator? Oh well. Honored of the suggestion that blah 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 blah, who cares? Get out of my court. Meet in my room? Sounds good. I don't need to fall in love with her, do I? Whatever. How many lovers do I have? 3. Only 3? That's not so bad. Let's find our next lover. And actually, while we have this lull in time, I think this is where we're going to finish things for today. It's been a good day. It's been an okay day. We fought a civil war, survived succession, seducing a bunch of women. It's all good. It's okay. We're doing alright. But this is where we're going to finish. I'd like to thank you for watching. Hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, follow the channel, check me out on Discord, all that fun stuff. I'll see you all again next time.